What is up, guys? My name is Horace and welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new video, of course, as you guys can tell as you're watching. Today, the Montreal Canadiens faced the Toronto Maple Leafs and would end up losing 6-2 in regulation, now 2-3-0 in preseason. Yeah, what we're going to do, if you're new here, game summary, my thoughts, and the outro, or Habs scores and the outro. So, in the first period, Joel Armia actually opened the scoring about 3 minutes in from Ben Sherratt for Joel Armia's first of the preseason. Ben Sherratt's second assist. Nick Ritchie would tie it up off of a cross-crease pass from Mitch Marner. TJ Brodie with the other assist. Nick Ritchie would get his second of the night on the power play from Nikita Gusev and Brent Seney. Or Brent Menell, sorry. Alexander Belzile scored a power play goal to tie it up. From Alex Romanov and Joel Armia. Ilya Mikheyev would get the 3-2 Leafs lead from Tavares and Nylander to end the first. I believe he got that with about a minute and a half left in the first. Merrill got a power play goal from Tavares and Marner for the 4-2 lead. Der-Arguchinstev, and I misspelled his name, but whatever. I'm not gonna fix it. Leafs fans come at me because I misspelled an AHLer's name. From Gabriel and Cerny, and then Cerny in the third scored from Semyonov. So, yeah, it was a 6-2 victory for the Maple Leafs. I hope you guys actually kind of like the color I chose for the Leafs. I was going to go with a darker blue, but this is the first one that came up, and I was like, I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think. The opening lineups for the Montreal Canadiens were Drouin, Suzuki, Toffoli, Armia, Evans, Gallagher, Harvey, Pinard, Paling, Lehkonen, Pezzetta, Perreault, Belzile, Sherratt, Romanov, Goulet, Savard, and Fear Brother Weidman. Samuel Montembeault actually got the start in net. Caden Primo would get the backup role. The opening lineups for the Maple Leafs were Ritchie, Semyonov, and Marner. Mikheyev, Tavares, and Nylander. Gusev, Brooks, and Amadio. Cerny, Der-Arguchinstev, and Gabriel. Riley, Brodie. Dahlstrom, Liljegren, and Merrill Rubens were the defense pairings. Peter Mrazek gets the start in net, and Eric Kullgren will keep the bench warm for the game. Before the game, I actually wanted to mention Jake Evans' extension. He was signed for 3 years. I believe it's a $1.75 million extension, I believe. Love it, honestly. It signs him right until he's 30, I believe. Jake Evans, love him as a third-line center. He was a fourth-line center for us last year, but I think he can definitely turn into a really good third-line center for the Canadiens this year. I really have faith in him, and I think he can do great. Leafs had a lot of speed early in the game. Habs iced the puck twice in the opening 3 minutes. Mikheyev had good back-to-back chances, but Montembeault held his ground. Then the Leafs appeared to score, but it was waved off immediately due to goaltender interference. The Leafs player slid into Samuel Montembeault. It was clear it wasn't intentional, but it was the right call to wave it off. And then we scored. About 30 seconds after the goal was called off, Joel Armia gets a tip from Sherratt and Galley. Sherratt actually shoots it, goes off Armia and off Nylander into the net. Great goal for what would be our likely third line for this year. Actually, Armia I could see being fourth line, but with Hoffman being out, I see Armia taking that next step. Habs would actually go to the power play a few moments after the goal. Nylander was called for elbowing. Habs looked good, but not able to get too many chances. Weidman causes a turnover, but Suzuki gets a solid pass block. Solid just lays down to stop the 2-on-0 over for the shot. I guess you could say it's a shot block, I guess. To stop any Leafs chances. It's 0-for-1 on the power play tonight, though. Montembeault played really solid early on. He was really impressing me as it happened. He would throughout the rest of the night. Despite allowing 6 goals tonight, he was really good. He was probably our best player on the ice. And I know some people are probably gonna be saying, "Oh, 6 goals allowed, and that's your best player." Wait till you see the shots, boys. Fairbrother and Romanoff leveled a Maple Leaf. I love how they were hitting. But then the Maple Leafs would actually tie the game. Marner gets it to Ritchie. It's in the back of the net. I don't know what happened there. The Maple Leafs, I don't know, something happened with Romanoff and Fear Brother. They weren't able to get into position. I believe that was Fear Brother's man. Yeah, I think it was Fear Brother, or it might have been Romanoff's. It was one of the defensemen's guy to cover Ritchie. They just can't do it, so Ritchie ties it up. Toronto would head to the power play. Goulet got called for slashing. Wasn't a big fan of Goulet's game. Didn't really notice him all that much tonight. Leafs scored on it. We actually looked decent first, some good clearing chances, but Paling, without a stick, isn't able to block a Nick Ritchie shot. Hits his second goal of the period for the 2-1 Maple Leafs lead. We are 0 for 1 on the power play, PK tonight, sorry. Maple Leafs were really peppering Montembeault with shots the first. He's been sorry. Jesus, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. My apologies. It's like this is my first season doing this. He's been really solid, stopping pretty much everything he can in his way. Habs went to the power play. Mikheyev got called for cross-checking. We had some solid passing, liked how fast we were working, and we would score. Alexander Belzile from Romanov and Armia loved the screen in front by Matteau Perreault, secures the tie game at 2 goals apiece. So we were 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Then the Maple Leafs got the lead right back. We actually tied the game with about 2 minutes left. Mikheyev gets it with about a minute and a half left. It's off a failed shot, I believe, from Tavares, I think. Just ends up going off Weidman right to Mikheyev, who just shoots it. 3-2 lead for the Leafs. Habs actually were icing the puck a lot. They iced it at least 5 times by my count in the first period. They did it again with 4.8 seconds left. Almost led to a quality Leafs chance had the buzzer not gone. So the shots at the end of the first were 22-7 for the Maple Leafs. They somehow only led it 3-2 though. Really loved Perreault's game so far as a Hab. His physical style of play was really good. He was really giving it his all thus far in preseason. I think he's definitely overtaken Paling for that likely fourth-line center if he feels like he's able to play center, which I'm hoping he's able to. Leafs dominated early in the period. They're just trying to solve the Rubik's Cube of Montembeault. They've gotten 3 past him, but they're all goals that can't even blame them on at all. But the Leafs went to the power play. Pizzetta got called for hooking. Leafs, where am I? Sorry. Leafs were looking amazing, getting many great chances, but Jesus, Montembeault was amazing. He was looking incredible at this point. He was really solid. 1 for 2 on the PK tonight. Leafs were just dominating at that point. They really just couldn't beat Montembeault for some reason, and they would go back to the power play because of it. It's Armia to the box for cross-checking. Love that they keep calling the cross-checking penalty, actually. Really big fan of it. Glad that they're doing it. And the Leafs would score because of it. Brennan Menell gets the goal from Nylander to make it 4-2 Maple Leafs. Like I said, none of these goals can really be blamed on Montembeault in net. We were 1 for 3 on the PK. Habs got their first shot of the period with, I believe it was about 8 minutes left. It was 8 or 9 minutes left. This is embarrassing how bad we are. I'm so glad half this team isn't our actual NHL team. At least for now, until we have fucking 18 injuries on the team, because that seems where it's heading. It's like we're going to be this year's Colorado Avalanche. Habs had a really great opportunity, but we can't even score on an empty net. Leafs had some decent defense to be able to stop several opportunities that we had. And then that was the game. Der-Arguchinstev scored for the 5-2 lead. That's where it happened. I just felt bad for Monty at this point. Montembeault in net, I felt really bad for him. Allowed 5 goals. None of them can be blamed on him, and the 6th one definitely not either. We just were not showing up. It's funny, whenever we have great goaltending, when Allen's in net, when Montembeault's in net, at least in the regular season, when they're in net, we don't back them up. Yet when it's really bad Carey Price off his game playing, we're able to get 6-7 goals and be able to overtake whoever we're playing. What do we have to do to be able to score goals? We were missing so many possible goals. There was 2 goals that could have happened before the Der-Arguchinstev goal that could have tied the game. There was I believe it was a Suzuki open net, or it was a Gallagher open net that he just fanned on, and Toffoli was on the backhand, couldn't get a shot away on a wide open net. Could have been a tie game. Definitely could have been. Toffoli's line was getting some good pressure late in the second period. I loved Weidman's slapper. It was pretty solid. Also, I just realized I can move my notes over the score because I don't need the score open right now. But yeah. It's very noticeable that I'm looking at my notes now, though. But the end of the second, shots were 38-13 for the Maple Leafs. They led it 5-2. I just want the game to be over by now. I was just very bored at this point. I've seen my blowout of overtime when we got shut out, when we got dominated by the Senators. At this point, I was just kind of like, meh. It's whatever at this point. Leafs dominated early in the third, and it'll cost them, though. Seeley went to the box for interference on Perreault. Or interfering with Perreault, I should say. I'm not messing. I'm trying to get my hair looking solid. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. I'm trying to... This is the wonders of doing everything live and not editing anything out. I know I got the pause button, but fuck it. This is going to make for a great bloopers video one day. There we go. That looks halfway decent. But yeah, Habs look terrible. Nothing has gone our way tonight, and furthermore, Romanov makes a really bad play, tries to send the puck back down his own zone for just another little, an attempt to get back into the zone. Seeley is able to grab it right out of the box on a breakaway, and it's 6-2 Maple Leafs. I just realized I don't know why they're giving the assist to Semyonov, because Romanov got the lone assist on that. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna say that goal is unassisted because it's unassisted. I don't know why TSN had it as that. But yeah, 6-2 Maple Leafs. But we are dog shit this game. We were 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Evans had a big hit on Amadio. Loved how he was starting to lay the body as well when he plays defensively. People will take exception. Pizzetta is the only one with the penalty for some reason. Evans could have been seen for cross-checking. Amadio could have been seen for retaliation, apparently. But yeah, Pizzetta gets the penalty. He would have 3 tonight, so I was not really that impressed with his game personally. Leafs looked great on their power play, but we were able to clear it and finish it off to not let them score. 2 for 4 on the PK tonight. Pizzetta fought with Curtis Gabriel, grabbed Gabriel, and yeah, just told him we're dropping the gloves. They dropped the gloves, and Curtis Gabriel got the takedown, but Pizzetta, both of them laid some pretty good shots on each other. But in my opinion, I do think, looking at the fight again real quick before I started the video, yeah, Pizzetta probably wins. They'd both sit for 5, and they wouldn't really do much afterwards either. I mean, Gabriel at most the 4th line grinder, and Pizzetta probably our new Delorier. That's an insult to Delorier, so I shouldn't be saying that. Habs actually went to the power play right after. Nick Ritchie, it was called for roughing. Sorry, Habs looked decent, but they just didn't get anything on the power play. Really nice tic-tac-toe play by by Armia, Drouin, and getting it to Galley, but they just couldn't find anything. So we were over 3 on the power play tonight. Habs would actually get another power play, I believe. I forget who it was. I could look it up now, but I don't want the stream to lag. But we were 0-4 on the power play. What a shock. We were garbage on the power play tonight. Like I said, I just didn't give a shit in the final few minutes. Montreal got some shots, but nothing major. Paling was very disappointing in preseason, in my opinion. Paling, Savard, and there was one other guy were very disappointing in preseason. Savard actually had a decent game this time, though. I thought he had a decent game. Final shots for the game were 44-22 for the Maple Leafs. They dominated 6-2 in the only time that they can actually beat the Canadiens, because they can't do it when it matters. Yeah. All right. Holy shit, I just realized this video is extremely short. It's only 12 minutes. So, guys, like usual, we're going to go through the stats. I'm going to do a quick outro, and then, yeah, we're going to end the video. Christian Dvorak leads Montreal Canadiens with 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Jonathan Drouin has 4 assists. Josh Anderson, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. Chris Weidman with 3 assists. Michael Pizzetta, 2 goals. Alexander Belzile. Alex Belzile with 2 goals. Where am I? Okay, there's someone. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to get my stats already. Michael Pizzetta and Alex Belzile each with 2 goals. Tyler Toffoli, Nick Suzuki, Brendan Gallagher, Yoel Armia each with a goal and an assist for 2 points. Alex Romanoff and Ben Sherrod each with 2 assists. Yoel Armia, Jan Misick, and Jeff Petrie each with an assist. Brennan Babduke and Michael Pizzetta each with 2 fights, and Ben Sherrod with a fight. So there's been a fight in every single Habs preseason game thus far. So that's been fun. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite includes, but it's not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and anything else. My name is Harry. Subscribe to Puff Club. Subscribe to the Hasty Club. Subscribe to the Sub Up. Subscribe to the Mod Squad. Sorry, don't subscribe to the Mod Squad. You will not get the Mod Squad if you're subscribed. But if you are a member of the Mod Squad, thank you very much for moderating any comments and any streams or any videos that I post. It means a lot. Thank you guys very much. I just realized I didn't show the cubby hole in this video, so I'm sorry. I know, kind of breaks the streak, but I'm sorry. Take it up with management. But yeah, so yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Check out links in the description, boys. Links, PayPal, we got the computer fund, Discord. I post notifications every time I post a video, and I just realized I didn't post one for last preseason game. Fuck. Okay. But yeah, so there we go, boys. So yeah, there's that. And a bunch of links in the description. Check them out. There's some surprises. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Herace. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. We're nearing 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping to get there by next July. We're already at about 700. We've actually been losing subs recently. Once the season starts and we're able to start streaming again, I should be able to I should be able to get more subs because I'll be able to stream. So yeah. By the way, I apologize for not getting the franchise mode that I wanted to start out over the weekend, or not over the weekend. Over the weekend. I ended up having a bunch of stuff to do, so I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow. Don't know if I can get it out tomorrow, but I definitely want to try and at least start it tomorrow, at least film an episode. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Harris, and I am out. Stay classy, boys. Love you guys so much, and always remember, go Habs, go, baby. Peace.